I punched the autistic kid in school. I was walking to third period when I saw Terrence grab some random girl by the back of her head and shove her face first into a water fountain. I heard the crack of her teeth against the metal and watched blood run down her chin. A teacher ran over, but Terrence started rocking back and forth. I can't help it. I have autism. The teacher's face softened and she walked away. No paperwork, no doctor's note, nothing. He just said it and everyone believed him. My little sister had just transferred here. She was a freshman and painfully shy. I promised my parents I would look out for her. My sister's first week was fine. She would wave at me in the hallway with this big smile, and it made me feel like everything was going to be okay. Then Terrence noticed her. I was at my locker when I heard books hit the floor. I looked over and saw my sister on her hands and knees while Terrence stood over her with his arms crossed, grinning like she was entertaining him. I sprinted over. Stay away from her. He looked me up and down, then yawned. What are you gonna do about it? Run to the principal? I'll be back in class before you finish talking. He patted me on the cheek and walked away laughing. I stood there shaking with anger, but I knew if I touched him, I would be the one getting expelled. I went straight to the principal's office. Sir, Terrence has been harassing my sister. He leaned back in his chair. Terrence has a condition. You need to be more understanding. He's never shown any proof of that. He looked at me like I was the problem. It's not your place to question it. So Terrence kept going and nobody did anything to stop him. One day I turned a corner and froze. He had my sister pinned against the lockers with his face inches from hers. She was trembling. When he saw me, he held up one finger like I should wait my turn. Relax, just talking to my new friend. He winked at my sister. See you tomorrow. He bumped my shoulder as he passed. You can't touch me. I'm untouchable. My sister slid down the lockers to the floor, shaking. She stopped eating after that. I found her hiding in the library with her head buried in her arms. When she looked up, her eyes were swollen. I want to go back to my old school. Please, I can't do this anymore. That night I showed my mom the email I sent the principal that got ignored and told her everything. Her face hardened. I'm calling the school tomorrow. Give me one more chance, please. She nodded slowly. One more chance. The next morning, I got to school early and planted myself outside my sister's math class. Then I saw Terrence strolling down the hallway, hands in his pockets, whistling. He sees me and stops. A slow smile spreads across his face. Ah, playing bodyguard? That's cute. Move. I plant my feet. This ends today. He throws his head back and laughs. Or what? You gonna hit me? Go ahead. I'll have you expelled before lunch and your sister will be all alone with me. The bell rings. My sister walks out and her face goes pale. Terrence's eyes light up. Watch this. He shoves me into the wall, grabs her backpack and rips her backwards. She slams into the lockers and I hear her head crack against metal. She crumples to the floor holding her head, dazed. I am on him before I realize I am moving. My fist connects with his jaw and he crashes down. He lays there frozen. Nobody has ever touched him. Then he starts screaming. I have autism. You can't touch me. Tears stream down, but his eyes dart around looking for teachers. The principal shoves through the crowd and looks at me like I am a monster. He grabs my arm and drags us both to the office. Terrence's mom bursts in. I'm suing. You attacked my special needs son. Then my mom walks in, terrifyingly calm. She lets Terrence's mom scream herself out. Show me his diagnosis. Dead silence. The paperwork, the doctor's report, anything. Terrence's mom's mouth opens, but nothing comes out. My mom steps closer. My daughter stopped eating. She cried herself to sleep every night. I have every text, every ignored email, all documented. She gets inches from her face. Prove that diagnosis or we're done here. Terrence's mom looks at the principal. He stares at the floor. She grabs Terrence by the collar and drags him out so fast he trips over his own feet. Terrence never came back. Turns out he tried the same thing at his new school. Someone else's brother wasn't as patient as me.